day is it, Mike? Listen, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
Good morning, Manchester. Here's Peter White.
All right, away we go. It's hump day, everyone. Good morning, Manchester. This is the morning show. We're coming at you live at 95.3 FM WMNH. Halfway through the week, folks. Let's do it. All right, we have Darryl Dion here. Good morning, Darryl.
Morning, Peter.
How are you?
Excelente. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing well.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, it is a beautiful, beautiful morning here. We have 48 degrees, and we also have Mr. Jeff Skumpi Lorenz.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Morning, Skumpi.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm good.
All right, nice day today.
Yeah, is it going to be sunny all day, warm?
You know, I'd like to tell you guys if it's going to be sunny all day. I have no idea.
Nobody knows.
I think so, but not warm. I think it gets up to
Really?
low 60s.
Not like yesterday, huh?
No 70s.
Well, it's good to see you. We have a pretty good show today. Well, Matt Cushane coming in at 8 o'clock.
Oh, cool.
Outstanding.
We got Skumpi's games. Got to go through a couple things. You got some good games
I
today?
got a good game today.
All right.
All right. I can dig it. We have our Facebook Live room open this morning. Good morning to Bill Burke and Angela Philbrook jumping in there early. You can go to the Morning Show Facebook page and give us a like and get in the Facebook Live room. You can check us out on Channel 97 right here in Manchester on Comcast. We are live this morning.
It's up and running?
It is up and running, and we're ready to go. Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to roll, baby.
Are you locked in?
Locked in for the morning.
All right, wonderful. So, I don't know, a lot going on this week. We have the Giddy Up for Prostate Cancer event on Saturday. We can talk about that a little bit.
Big event.
Oh, yeah. That's a big one. We have, what else is going on, Darryl?
Well,
Is that it?
I think...
Next week, Schmooze and Booze.
Yes. And this weekend, for me personally, my sister's coming up from Texas to get her diploma.
She's coming up from deep in the heart of Texas?
Deep in the heart of Texas. She's
The Lone Star State.
in San Antonio.
Yeah, if you're ever down in Texas, look me up.
San Antonio is beautiful. I've never been, but I got good reports.
Do you guys know that song, If You're Ever Down in Texas, Look Me Up?
I don't know.
Yeah, Tom sang it when he was on Tom and Jerry.
Oh, okay.
If you're ever down in Texas, look me up. But it was really, he was lip-syncing it on a record player, and then Jerry, the mouse that it was always trying to...
I didn't think they ever really talked in that.
No, they don't. That's what I'm telling you. But he
was a voiceover.
He was lip-syncing. And then all of a sudden, Jerry took the record player and turned it to 45, so Tom had to sing fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the one when he rolls his own...
Yeah.
Tom rolls his own cigarette. The tobacco falls down in the tobacco paper, and then he smokes the whole cigarette in one puff, and then he blows it, and he said, in the smoke says, "Howdy,
Howdy.
howdy, howdy, howdy." To Glenn R.J. Willett this morning, up early. What do you think Glenn's wearing right now?
Clothes.
I think he's ready to go. Why is he up so early? Glenn, why are you up so early?
He's probably out getting coffee already. Who knows?
I don't know
That's
if Glenn
entirely
drinks.
possible.
I don't think Glenn drinks coffee.
Well, he might have his... Well, he could have his robe on.
I don't know. I'm not allowed to talk about the robes anymore.
Oh, okay.
Because Glenn almost had a nervous breakdown because I was pushing the robe thing so much. So we do have a call, guys. So let's take this call this morning. Good morning. You're on the air. Go ahead. Good morning.
Oh, hello, guys.
Oh, boy. For once, can it be somebody else?
I knew you were going to say that. Hey, I got a quick funny story to tell. Two quick funny stories to tell you. I bumped into Peter the Pumpkin. We got to get back on the air there. He was asking about you. So.
No, really?
How's my buddy Peter doing?
That's right. I haven't
Gotta
seen
get
him in a
back
while.
on the show.
Okay.
Anyways, we had a quick funny story there. I just got up like a couple hours ago and had this funniest dream, and you were in it, Peter.
Oh, great.
Oh,
For some
boy.
reason, you were on the show. I was on the show, and you were all dressed up in suit and tie. I don't know why. People kept pouring in, and Megan Quinn was on the show, which was obviously only in your dreams, like Debbie Gibson would say. And she invited all her PYT members, and it was like 100 people in the studio. And I woke up.
Was Debbie Gibson
at
the
craziest dream you ever
was Eric? Was Debbie Gibson at the party?
No, but Megan Quinn was. As you all know, she probably never come to the studio, so
I don't even know who that is.
In my dreams.
Yeah, who is that?
Who's Megan? I don't even know who Megan Quinn is.
And I asked her, I said, well, you finally made it. She goes, yeah, I did. So I guess you must have reached out to her, and it must have made it happen. And for some reason, you had a suit and tie on, which you never do.
This was a dream,
made
right?
it even more funny.
Right.
He's still picturing you naked, I
And the
think.
kids kept pouring in. I don't know where they came from, but it was like 100 kids in the studio.
My favorite, I'm going to
out
tell
of
you,
control.
my favorite thing from this whole conversation is your Debbie Gibson reference.
Oh, yeah, I know. I used to be a big Debbie Gibson fan. I saw her in concert years ago.
You did?
For $40.
$40
Down
to
in
see.
Massachusetts, yeah. I invited a friend of mine because I didn't know how to get down there, and I paid for half his tickets. I actually paid $60 to see Deb Gibson.
No way.
Guess what? It was a great show.
It was
This was back in the 80s when her and Tiffany were ruling the music before Taylor Swift ruled the industry. Bubblegum music, they used to call that.
Yeah. I don't know. Debbie
That's
Gibson.
my funny story for the day. So have a great show.
Thank you, Easy G.
Thanks,
What
Easy.
a guy. Big Debbie Gibson fan out there. Are you a fan of Debbie Gibson? Do you guys know who Debbie
I never
Gibson
even
is?
heard of her.
I think I've heard of her, but I have no clue.
I don't know about $40 to see Debbie Gibson though. Even back in the day,
Not a chance.
you know what I mean?
No.
She was very young. She was a 16-year-old star.
Pop star.
Back
Right.
back in the days before YouTube and before the internet. You know.
What are you talking about? Mid-'80s?
Oh yeah, I was in high school.
Okay.
Still, I remember going to concerts back then, and they were like $12, $14.
$40 to see Debbie Gibson down in
they were-
Massachusetts.
Well, maybe a venue in Boston, perhaps.
Right. Only in my dreams.
Only in Eric's dreams.
It's true. I was in his dream. And wasn't the best thing the Debbie Gibson reference? It was, because, who talks about Debbie Gibson? Nobody does. No one's talking about Debbie Gibson.
No.
When's the last time? I don't even remember the last time I said Debbie Gibson.
I don't think I ever have.
Now I said it.
I may not have.
I've made up for it now, since I've said Debbie Gibson already 50 times this morning.
Enough of that.
All right.
Oh,
She had a song called Shake Your Love.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Shake your love. I just can't shake your love.
Okay.
I don't know how you know all these songs.
Yeah, I don't
Peter,
either.
huh?
I used to work at Record Town.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
that's how.
And maybe I have the cassette single, Skumpi. I'm
Yes,
not
you
afraid
do.
I'm not afraid to say it.
I know.
It's cassette singles.
Proud to be who you are.
Yeah. As we all should be.
Absolutely.
All right. What day is it here? It's hump day.
It's hump day.
Scump Day.
Scump day is right. All right. Phone lines are open 250-6007. And it is Bike to School Day. Did you guys ever bike to school?
Not very often, I don't think.
I never took my bike to
No.
I
school.
think maybe a couple of times.
Right.
Not a lot, though.
I
Not a
don't
lot.
think, me either. A couple of times.
Because there was always a bike rack at school.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
know, and then
yeah.
you have to lock it up. And
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I never did. And I you know what? I should have, because when I went to Hillside, I had to walk up that damn hill every day.
That would have been a hell of a ride.
In the winter, too, Darryl. It was horrible. Like, literally, like
both
you're
ways.
walking to school.
Uphill.
I remember going to school at Hillside, walking up Concord Street and, just kind of moseying my way over towards,
Bridge.
and all that stuff, all those streets, East High, Lowell, all that. And I remember my legs getting so numb so numb, like where you really couldn't feel them, and you get to school and it'd take about 15 minutes before you thawed out.
Did they have bus service?
Not for me.
No, you had to live so far away.
Yeah, and it was very rare.
Those still were the days we had to live a million miles away to get a bus.
And you know what? It sucked because my neighborhood, the next neighborhood over, got the bus. We didn't.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
Would you go to Smith
You
Road?
could see him waiting for the bus right up the street, like a block away.
And you couldn't get a bus?
No, we were too close.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. You went to Smith Road. You lived across the street. Why do you need a bus?
No, I'm talking with Central.
Oh, okay.
When it became Central, yeah.
So that's kind of the same walk I was doing, except that's a little bit longer.
Yeah,
But
well,
it's about the same walk.
we take the city bus.
City bus. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It would drop us off on Beach Street.
Wow.
Beach and Bridge.
Yeah, we never had a bus. At Chandler School, we didn't have buses at all. No one took the bus because those were back in the days of neighborhood schools.
Right, yeah. Smith Road didn't have buses either.
We didn't have a bus.
No.
I mean, if a bus came, we were excited because we knew we were going somewhere.
I don't think we had a bus either.
You know?
St. Anthony in the 50s? Nah, no bus.
No.
Really?
No, I don't remember buses at Smith Road either. Like you said, it was all neighborhoods.
Yeah.
So you never took a bus to school, Darryl?
No.
Really? And you went to school here in Manchester?
Yeah, 50s and 60s.
Wow.
I lived.
What school did you go to?
We tried to get an OLPH, but they were full up.
Really?
So I went to St. Anthony.
Okay, so right from a young age, you're at St. Anthony.
From the first grade.
All right.
Yeah, first grade up and through to 8th, and then I trickled off to Bishop Bradley for a couple of years, and they bounced me out of there, and I went back to St. Anthony.
Badass.
Yeah.
Right.
What were you doing, Darryl? Come on.
Well, he wasn't listening to Debbie Gibson I was.
No. And I was failing geometry and Spanish. That's the big reason.
Okay. Well, are you ready? You taking calls this morning, guys?
Absolutely.
All right. Good morning. You're on the air.
What did Darryl just say? OLPH?
Yes. Our Lady of Perpetual Help.
Come on, man. This is 2019. That stands for Only Latinos Pray Here.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I don't think that's what it stands for, but...
Not in any world I'm living in.
Right.
Oh, that's right. They tore it down.
They did?
Yes, they did.
I didn't even know where it was. Where was it?
It was over on Taylor...
Cypress and Hayward.
Right. Cypress and Hayward.
Okay. Yep.
We all remember it. My mom went there.
Yeah, we used to go to church there all the time.
What's up, Lou? How you doing?
Well, I'm just looking at the set, and I'm trying to see where the ladies are. This is 2019. I don't see one lady on the set.
Oh, that's all right. This is who you have today. Abigail was here yesterday. Chrissy will be here on Friday.
Yes, she will.
And you have the one and only Matt C. coming in at 8?
Yeah, he comes in every Wednesday.
This guy's huge, man. This guy's going to the next level.
Yeah, he is. So what's up? What else can we do for you?
Well, when he brought up OLPH, I mean, that's bringing up old school Manchester. But at the last few years of their existence, they changed the name of the place to Only Latinos Pray Here.
That didn't happen.
I don't think so, because I actually lived across the street from it back in the 90s. And you wouldn't even know, like you drive by there, Lou, you wouldn't even know it was there. It is a memory, but all us people that grew up
I
here.
attended a couple good weddings there.
Yep.
I mean, that
yeah.
was an institution on the east side of Manchester, as far as I know.
Yeah. Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah. Most definitely.
All right, man. Well, who's playing tonight? The Bruins, Celtics?
No, I don't think the
who's
Bruins
on
are
tap
playing.
tonight?
No, Celtics probably.
Celtics, yeah. Celtics going down.
So
tonight.
just get out the Bruins. Oh, they didn't get swept, but their season's over.
Yes, unless
they're
there's
gonna lose tonight.
some miracle, some miracle.
When
Unless
I
Freak
saw
changes
Kyrie
teams,
walk off the floor.
This ain't going to change.
Right. But maybe there'll be a miracle on the parquet. You never know.
All right. Skumpi, when's your next, where are you playing out next?
We're playing next Saturday, not this Saturday coming, but the 18th at down at Panucci's, right down here in the corner.
There's the place, man. I went there for the Kentucky Derby, the sports bar downstairs. Unbelievable.
Hey, you just reminded me. I won the Kentucky Derby pool over here.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
He
I didn't
did
know
win.
that.
Yeah, he won some.
Peter picked the horse for me, but
Yeah, what?
the 20 horse, that was mine.
You had country
Yeah.
house?
Yeah.
So you get the $70 can. of gourmet popcorn.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Oh, absolutely.
Some Twizzlers.
3 different kinds of popcorn.
And every flavor of Charleston Chew you can imagine.
Oh, boy.
Yikes.
Bring them on.
At Sports Bar at Panucci's, you're going to be playing upstairs at Panucci's, right? The music hall?
Yes. But yeah, downstairs is beautiful down there too.
Oh yeah,
It's a great building. Yeah.
I hope before the 4th of July you play down at the Southside Tavern.
The Southside Tavern.
Where's that?
On the south side.
The old movie theater right next to the Sunoco station. There's a beautiful place. What food, what entertainment. You'd be really good in the lounge there, man. The Southside Tavern and Casino.
You'll have to check it out.
I didn't know.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. Bingo, roulette, cards.
No kidding.
That'd be South Willow Street,
Beautiful
right?
spots.
Awesome. Very good. All right,
We
Lou.
got it all here in the Queen.
Oh, we sure do.
Yeah.
What are you doing on this fine, beautiful morning?
Well, I've got the day off. I got to give someone a ride that's without a license right now. You know, I got to do my thing that I usually do. Probably get out to the Rockingham Trail behind your church, St. Peter's, do the 3 miles. You know,
All right.
the good weather's here, man.
It sure is.
All right, everyone, have a fun day.
All right.
too.
Thank
Peace,
you.
Louie.
Louie Applebaum, everybody. All right. Very good. Phone lines are open again, 250-6007. Good morning to Chris Rose. Good morning to our friend Randy Kelly. Louie Applebaum sitting in the Facebook Live room. Bill Burke says OLPH alumni. He went to OLPH. We called it Old Ladies Poker House.
I like that.
I like that one.
I'm sure it sounds like a bunch of kids saying that, too. Kevin
downstairs,
Marchand, good morning. Miriam Banish, good morning. Nice to see you. Jan Beaupilant, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jan.
Jan is, Jan has had a interesting couple of weeks. So we'll say also good morning to Angela Philbrook. Ellen Philbrook, good morning. All right.
All right.
So, okay, we got to get to these days. So, did I already start one?
I think you did.
Yeah, it's a bike to school day.
Right.
That's what we were talking about. All right, I'm going to move on from that, Darryl.
Okay.
And Skumpi. I'm going to move on, and I'm going to go donate a day's wages to Charity Day. No, I'd like to, but I don't think I can do it today.
I don't have any cash.
Right.
Oh, I'll do mine. Yeah. Yep.
National Give Someone a Cupcake Day.
Yeah, where's Eric?
I wonder if he got his free cupcake on his birthday.
Good question.
No, he doesn't go there anymore.
No, he's back. He made amends.
Yeah, I think
Did
he
he really?
apologized.
Oh, yeah, he went in and apologized.
Yep, for being a jerk.
No kidding. And I bet, yeah, because he was bad mouthing them big there for a while.
Absolutely. He was disturbed that the gluten cupcake did not exist.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yep.
The cupcake that he liked. And he says, they didn't have it. And he's like, I'm never coming back here again.
Never.
All right. Well, I don't
It's
know.
a cupcake. Come on.
Right. Those are good cupcakes over there, though.
They are good.
Oh, yeah.
A little pricey, though. A little pricey.
They are
Right,
good.
but they're
They
good.
They are
They're
delicioso.
Now, those are gourmet.
Yes.
I'm going to give Skumpi his, when Carol comes on, I'm going to go over there and give Skumpi his popcorn. And we can open it up and see if it's real is this
Gourmet
Is this a
popcorn.
70?
3 different kinds, right?
Now, we all know this can. We all know this can of popcorn, right? You've gotten one for Christmas ever?
I think so. You have like the caramel covered, and then you have the pink, and then you have the cheese or something.
It's all
Yeah,
separated.
is it $70 just because the word?
No.
Just because the,
It can't be that
the
much.
word
There's no
gourmet is there.
I think
I
maybe.
thought there was a bottle of sangria coming with it. or something.
Yeah. I thought so too.
We'll do that at
to
8
wash
o'clock,
down,
too.
To wash down the popcorn.
Yeah.
At 8 o'clock, we are going to present Jeff Skumpi Lorenz with his prize for winning the Kentucky Derby.
I think honestly, I think that's a $35 can at best.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't even know.
I'm trying to remember. I bought them in the past.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It could be some special popcorn.
Could
But
be.
see, I've had these cans. I've seen the cans. I know there's a I know there's a white cardboard divider dividing up the cheese, the caramel corn, and the buttery topping popcorn.
Making me hungry.
And they sell these in different cans too. You can actually get sports
You can have
cans.
holiday
Right.
cans too. I think I bought mine during a Christmas holiday. It had Santa and all.
I
that
had
stuff.
one with actually a couple of them with people got me with the Steelers can, so I could have the Steelers can.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow.
You buy it just for the can.
Right. Exactly.
Hell with the popcorn.
Yeah. Dump the popcorn.
Love the Steelers. They're gonna have a tough year this year, I think.
I think
right.
It's going to be great.
It is Have a Coke Day. National Have a Coke Day.
Is that Coca-Cola?
It is Coca-Cola. Do you guys drink a lot of soda?
I have one 12-ounce Coca-Cola daily.
Really? A 12 ounce?
12 ounce.
Oh, that's the regular can of Coke. The old standard can of Coke.
Yep.
Not a 20-ounce supersized.
I'm not the supersized guy.
Right.
I'm the
Do you
downsized
would
guy.
you rather drink it in a plastic bottle or a can?
I drink it, in a glass.
Oh,
The glass bottle is the best when it's cold. The old,
Absolutely.
it even tastes different.
Oh, yeah.
what about, do you put your Coke over ice or do you drink it right out of the can?
Usually over ice.
Over ice. Got to have it over ice.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you guys were that particular about the way you drank your cola.
And God, if I have I might have a Coke, maybe one a month. That's about it.
I used
that's
to
my
drink a
drink
lot
of
of
choice.
soda. I don't as much anymore. I really don't. It's National Receptionist Day.
Got to love them reception.
Yeah, you got it. No,
Yeah.
is it? No, it's not a secretary, right? It's a receptionist.
Right. I think a secretary would do filing. A receptionist receives.
Right, like they greet.
They greet, take phone calls. Yeah.
Direct traffic.
We don't really know. We know they sit at a desk and they sit there, and they're the first person you see when you walk into wherever you're walking into.
And
that's the receptionist.
Exactly, and hopefully she's pleasant. Hopefully.
We have a receptionist at work, and she's not the
she's
first one you
great.
see. You have to go
Around the corner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's great. I met her.
Yeah.
Her name is Shane.
No, it's not.
Just kidding. All right.
It's Jenny. Hi, Jenny.
Jenny's great.
National Coconut Cream Pie Day.
Oh,
Really?
Oh man,
Like your mouth is watering right now.
I used to like it.
National
It's
Coconut.
off the menu now.
Yeah, I don't have a big relationship with coconut cream pie. Do you, Skumpi?
No, I'm not a big coconut guy, but coconut cream pie is what Marianne used to always make for Gilligan.
I know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
They had an abundance of coconuts on Gilligan's Island.
There was
They were
always
all
coconut
coconuts.
cream pie. Yeah.
All right, it's National Student Nurses Day. To all the student nurses out there that have entered the field here, there's a place right across the street from this building that is a nursing school.
Cool.
Right, in the old Hesser College building, the real old one, right in back of us. Right, on Lowell Street.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I dated a nurse.
Really?
Well, a woman that was studying to be a nurse right out of high school.
And you played doctor with her?
Sadly,
Dr.
no.
Darryl.
Sadly, no. I was trying to, but
I got you.
it just didn't happen.
All right, it's now, nobody likes to get a root canal.
Ah.
But I will tell you, today is National Root Canal Appreciation Day.
How do you
Oh,
appreciate
wow.
a root canal? Come on.
Well, I think you feel good after it's done
Well, kind of.
because you feel like, okay, I got that over with.
Yeah. I think I've heard that that's an oftentimes thing to do, just for the hell of it. Root canal. I didn't think root canals were actually necessary.
Really? I think they are.
You think so?
I need one.
Really?
Yike.
You need a root canal.
We can do it after the show.
Nah.
All right, it's OSHA Day.
They say I do, but I don't think I do.
OSHA Day. Occupational Safety and Health Professional Day, I guess.
OSHA.
Yeah.
That's a serious organization.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. When I worked at construction, they were generally right around the corner most days. Because, construction folks do weird stuff.
All right, we have this is the last one. No Socks Day. No sock. I'm at right now, this is the period of time in the year where in the next few weeks I will lose my socks. And I will not be wearing socks anymore, probably till October.
And your feet don't get cold?
Well, no. I mean,
Summertime.
if it's summertime, I don't wear socks. Like my socks go away.
No socks.
We got a sockless man in the house.
I just got the Crocs with no socks.
You have
Crocs with no socks.
You have Crocs with no socks, really?
I do.
Yes, he does.
Will you wear those all day?
Leather ones.
Don't
No.
your feet get cold?
No.
Now, do you
can't
have
wear
weird
those to
do you
work.
have weird tan lines?
No.
Really, but you know what I'm talking about because I've seen people.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can get the little dots, but mine don't have dots on them. They're like leather with the little slits there. They're kind of.
They're rocking Crocs.
They are.
Rockin'
They're cool Crocs.
You're rocking out with your Crocs out.
Yeah. Rocking with the Crocs. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying.
I do.
Oh, poor Easy.
Boy, this thing.
Are you all right? You can't sit still, can you?
No, it's just the wheel hits the base of the mic stand and it goes.
I know.
And it gives me that.
Oh,
Well, just slip away.
it's like fingers on a chalkboard type thing.
Yeah.
It really gets you.
Yeah.
It's like putting a piece of chocolate in your mouth, but there's a little piece of tinfoil on it,
Oh.
and it hits your.
And it hits the fillings.
Right.
Oh.
That's not. Yeah.
Painful. Very painful.
That's not fun.
Oh, guys.
Oh my God! Stop, Eric.
You know, the reason I mentioned that procedure, root canal,
Yeah.
I was told years ago I needed root canal, and I never got it, and I'm just fine.
That's what I mean. Mike, they said I needed one. This was years ago.
We're talking 20 years.
Yeah, and I've been
Just
going
fine.
for.
My teeth have never been better.
Okay. Well, I trust you there. I trust you.
Well, I had a filling fall out years
that's
back.
awful. Yeah.
They said I need a root canal and a crown, but I just keep it clean, and it doesn't bother me a bit.
Except when you get a piece of meat stuck up in it.
Yeah,
and
I
you're
know.
Playing around
Oh,
with
you
it.
got to dig for it. You got to
No,
dig.
that's why I got those little floss things with the
Oh, that's dangerous.
those little plastic ones with the little thing on them. And then all you got to do is rinse your mouth real good. It comes out.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can overcome many things.
Oh, many things. You just
guys-
learn to live with certain things. You just got to learn to live with them.
Exactly.
All right. I don't know. I don't know. You should probably get that fixed.
I don't know. It's been like I'd say probably about 10 years now, and it's.
Just mix up some cement and put it in there. Put a piece of silly putty in there or something.
I can't really do it because it's kind of the outside of the tooth because they have the temporary filling stuff,
Right.
but it's kind of like the outside of the tooth too, so it just falls out. It doesn't. It's not like it just packs right in there.
Yeah.
I've used that before with stuff, but
Right.
nah,
Does it ever hurt?
not really.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, we're going to get Carol on the line. And a lot to talk about. Manchester Inkling coming right up. The morning show continues. It's hump day.
You're listening to Peter White. Call us at 250-6007. It's the morning show.
Good morning. This is your wake-up call.
From ManchesterInkling.com, here's Carol Robideau. Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
Guess what day it is, Carol?
Love that commercial.
Me too.
Hump day.
Mike.
How are you this morning, Carol?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. Not too bad this morning.
Morning, Carol.
Yeah.
Hi, Carol.
Good morning, Darryl. Good morning, Scum.
So, well, you know what I want to talk about first? I guess it's the big story of the morning was that they found that woman.
Right.
Yeah. I got an alert in the afternoon that they closed a road in Raymond, and it seemed that the search was intensifying. So I just, I did a quick story on that, and then got an invitation to the Raymond Police Department for a press conference. So I knew that was not good news, but I went, and certainly, I guess.
They said it was a drowning, right?
Yeah, she. Well,
I think
They're going to do an autopsy.
it's a suspicious death, right?
Yeah.
Well, they, they didn't. When you say suspicious death, what do you mean?
I mean, that's what I read. Like it was ruled. It's being ruled as a suspicious death right now.
I don't think she was going swimming.
Yeah. They don't have any of those particular details, so they can't really rule what the manner of death is, whether it's suspicious or not, until they do an autopsy.
Right.
They just don't have that information yet. I mean, she left the campground and she was found in the river, and everything else is speculation.
Right.
Everything else is speculation. Okay. So we don't know anything now. Will there be a news conference today, I assume? No.
There's a autopsy scheduled for Thursday. So
this young lady, this young woman worked at the Pizza Man in Hooksett.
Really?
Yes. They shut down yesterday. Because they, just
in memorial.
Yeah. I mean, I think they're all having a hard time with it. She was part of the Pizza Man of Hooksett's family for, I don't know, a few years, I guess.
So would you just walk off on her own?
We don't know.
Well,
They don't know,
again,
huh?
if they don't know, I mean, anybody that says it's suspicious, I don't know where that they got that because that wasn't stated during the press conference. Initial explanation is accidental drowning, but they just don't have the full picture, and they're not disclosing what the pieces of the puzzle may be. So we'll just have to wait and see. The sad part really is just that it's a tragedy. It's just a terrible tragedy. It's a terrible,
Well, if you fall in a river in this cold water, you got hypothermia in minutes.
Pretty
Yeah.
quick. I think maybe 4 minutes you
And,
got, maybe.
and if the current's taken, you can't get out of there. It's over.
Yeah, it's terribly unfortunate. So, but there's no ruling yet on any of it. Plenty of questions were asked about things like that.
Right.
But they can't say, what contributed to any of it really until they have all the pieces. And of course, the most important piece they just received yesterday, which was her body.
Right.
Once they found her, now they can actually figure it out.
Right.
But so sad. Yeah.
It is. It's a tragic story.
Yeah.
Now, taking things a little more local, big alderman meeting last night. Do we know anything? Do we know anything about what happened?
Oh yeah, I have a complete rundown about what happened. I stayed up extra late just to make sure.
Do I need special music for this? Or?
No. The worst drama really was, when they got around to talking about the whole, Joe Levasseur thing, and he called me names.
Why did he call you names?
The stink link. He called me the stink link, and he said the story that I wrote was all lies, and I never bothered to call him, which is that's overblown.
That's his defense mechanism.
As I explained to him yesterday when he reached out to me and called me a POS, I told him that he had directed me last year never to contact him again, and I abide by that. So I wasn't going to call him.
Right, he's an alderman.
Right, he's a schmuck.
I would call an alderman for a comment, but as I also tried to explain to anybody that would listen, what I did yesterday was posted a story about an agenda item, and then I talked to the person who had Jan, who had submitted the letter, and based on the information that she gathered and had at the time, she suspected that he had something to do with her disciplinary action. At first, Levasseur said, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything. And then at some point, Dan O'Neill said that he had actually talked to Levasseur before the meeting about it, and Levasseur told him that he knew who had contacted the school administration and reported Jen, but he wasn't going to say who it was.
He hasn't given it up, no.
No, and that to me reinforces that he's as involved as anybody in his own way, and if he knows who did it, then he clearly somebody didn't do it independently and then call him and say, "Hey, Joe, guess what I just did?" No provocation whatsoever.
Because of a picture of a dilapidated book that these teachers are using in school.
Well, the funny part of all that, the complaint as written said it had something to do with FERPA violation. Levasseur says outright on the middle of the meeting, he goes, "They said it was a FERPA violation. I don't even know what those letters stand for." Okay, so first of all, he's an attorney and he doesn't know something about a federal, an important federal privacy act. So he's saying he didn't even know what FERPA was. So, okay, good. Secondly, the person that did report this apparently took it to the school administration as a FERPA violation. But who would do that? Somebody on the school board, maybe? I don't know who else cares about FERPA violations. So, to me, the whole thing really just goes back to a couple things that targeting a longtime teacher like Jan
Right.
for something like a FERPA violation, which again, if it is a FERPA violation, then it's up to the school district. They need to diligently go into every book every year and erase the names out of the front of the books. That's their job, it has nothing to do with teachers or, the
Right.
school district, a policy on that. And secondly, Jan's main point and the point of the story, which is not fake news, is if she's disciplined for a FERPA violation, why isn't Joe Kelly Levasseur disciplined? He did the same thing. He reshared her post and made a bigger deal out of it than it already was. Instead of it going to her little group of friends, it went out to anybody that follows Levasseur. So he doesn't even take any responsibility for resharing it. And I won't say he's mocking her, but he's, making a spectacle of a teacher. And his comments, he doesn't, he acts innocent in the chambers, but the things he said about her and the implications of, her being a teacher and
I think I've seen the thread. I've seen the thread, and it's long, and it's almost borderline
insane
harassment. I mean, poor Jan. It's an alderman. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's an alderman, and I think
why is son alderman harassing a citizen?
Right.
That's my question. That's the only question I have.
That came later in the meeting. It wasn't, the board discussed it briefly. Bill Barry got a little bit hot under the collar towards Levasseur, and then Levasseur came at him a little bit, and then Bill Barry had to apologize for losing his cool. And Bill Barry
lost his cool, man. Wow.
A little bit, yeah, because Levasseur does know how to push people's buttons, but the bottom line was that they voted to do nothing because they know they have no authority to do anything to anybody, whether they have a conduct committee or not. I think a couple of the aldermen said it would be nice to have the whole story come out if Jan could sit in a committee setting and explain her side. Another alderman, I think Elizabeth Moreau or somebody, said, we don't have enough information in front of us. I never saw the post. I don't know what we're talking about. I can't really send anybody to the conduct board based on nothing. I would need to know more. So, and that was valid. So the bottom line is that nothing happens. And tonight, if you tune into the Joe and Joe Schmo or whatever the guy's name is, tune into their TV show, I'm sure he's going to spend a lot of energy ranting about the situation and probably calling me more bad names. But
the thing is, let me talk about that a little bit. It's like when I'm going to tell you, I think for whatever reason, if you weren't making an impact, Carol, this would roll off anyone's back. It's a insecurity. It's you seem like maybe a threat. Maybe I don't know what's going on in this guy's head, but if you didn't make a difference and you didn't, and this is my opinion now, if you weren't making a difference and by reporting all this stuff, which I'm on social media, I can see what's going on. I actually saw this thread, and that's why people. It's basically people put you down because they're insecure about themselves. It goes back. Right. It goes back to that. So that's what's going on there. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just that's simple psychology. We all learn that. That's part of growing up. You know what I mean?
Some people haven't.
But I'm just that's what to me. That's what it's about.
Yeah, you must feel guilty about something.
Absolutely.
If she's calling you all kinds of names, I mean that's just wrong.
None of that bothers me. The funny part is not funny. It's not funny, but he and others, they keep calling me fake news and all that stuff, and I feel like it's because I don't even understand exactly what it matters to them. If they think I'm fake news, why do they pay any attention to me whatsoever?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Why are they talking about you? They're just
certainly it's as valid a point as it is that under normal circumstances, you might call somebody like Joe Kelly and ask him about it. But again, in this case, it was an agenda item that was in the packet. I saw it. I talked to Jan. And she sent me all of his remarks that she screenshotted because she was nervous and fearful at the time about what he might do after he literally said he was going to take it to the superintendent and actually said that, anybody else in any other, sector would lose their job. So does that sound like a veiled threat?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but did Jan show these texts to somebody like that?
Well, no, because that's the other part of it. Like, she kind of got blindsided. Like, she goes to work and, everything's fine. And then one day she gets called into the principal's office, which none of us like.
Well,
and,
you know me. You know my story.
And she, she's confronted with this disciplinary action, which seemed, to come out of pretty much nowhere. And she asked the principal, was it related to the Facebook post involving Joe Kelly? And she said, yes, it was. And then she read it. And then she said, did anybody say that he also reposted the picture and had a long string of comments on the very same picture? And the principal said, no, that wasn't brought to their attention. The only thing they were told is that she posted a picture and that somebody thought it was a FERPA violation. But all the rest of the stuff that happened, all the commentary, all the anti-teacher commentary, all the, Democrats versus Republican commentary, all the disparaging remarks about teachers and how they love Joyce Craig and would never criticize her, but they were all over Gatz's. It all comes down to politics again. But he doesn't reflect any of that. He's a victim now. He's been victimized somehow because he was named for no particular reason. He said if I called him, he would have explained it. I doubt that. And that's the other funny thing. When he gets mad at me about something, he sends me an angry email, calling me all sorts of names, including the worst name he could ever call me, Trump hater, because to him that's like being a Satan worshiper, I guess.
Right.
And that's what he said in his email yesterday. That that my biggest goal in all of this is to be
because
a Trump hater.
Because you have an opinion about you have your own opinion about the president.
Well, no, I don't have any opinion about. I mean, I don't express my opinion about the president, but that's all the loose screws in Joe Kelly's head. They all are due to the fact that he is a Trump disciple, and anybody who is not daily, magnifying the joy of Trump is a Trump hater. And in his mind, everybody who's a Trump hater is just a lost soul or an antichrist or something. And he doesn't seem to understand that the whole world doesn't even really revolve around Donald Trump.
Absolutely.
It's sad, really. He's just.
It's hilarious. I enjoy it. It's entertaining. Well, I mean, sometimes I'm like, oh my God, I'm to get. I don't know. Like, I'm not.
I know. So I don't want to give him too much more time. But I mean, he's I take it all on the chin, or whatever the right way to put it is. That doesn't bother me that he's not a fan. In fact, if he were a fan, I would be a little nervous about that too. So I don't mind. I'm not trying to please him. I'm just trying to do what I think is the right thing. And in this case, presented with the information that I saw in the packet, and after speaking to Jan, I felt that she might kind of get swept under the carpet in all of this, and nobody would ever have to know what he did. And I feel like, he also accused me of like being set up by a Democrat to pile on him. Like, he doesn't seem to understand that this was public information in the packet for the aldermen's meeting that was happening that day. Like,
people, you know what? Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, and I really have this sense out there. People are really starting to come around, and with some of these people that are twisting things around for whatever agenda, we're on to, like, you know what I mean? People aren't going to have it. You know what I mean? People. I
hope not. I mean, I hope people realize. I mean, he says, "Oh, I've served the city so well for 5 terms or
that's
however
his opinion.
He's been doing it." And that's, I mean, maybe he's done some stuff that, maybe he has done something, but I would love to sit down and reflect on all the legislation he's brought forward and all the, all the community cleanups he's participated in and all the rallies he's held for, to help people in need
Right.
or whatever. He has a business. He maybe takes some money out of his pocket sometimes. Maybe he objects to spending. But look at the sad state our schools are in because of his need to, really clamp down on spending. I'm not, we have to do what we have to do. I think that another interesting part of the discussion last night was around the audit that they had. And again, Tony Sapienza, who's tied for my favorite alderman with Tim Baines, because Tim Baines, when I interviewed him last week, he pointed out that, we talked about Tony in some context. He goes, yeah, he's your favorite alderman. Because I said that before.
Yeah.
And then I looked at Tim's eyes. I thought I saw a little tear. I realized
his eyes were watering up.
I said, when I say that Tony's my favorite alderman, then I realize I'm excluding Tim or any other alderman. So I got to be careful. But I like Tony. If I had, 15 children or 14 children, Tony and Tim would be tied as my favorite children. How's that?
Okay.
Sounds good.
That makes sense.
But you love all your children. I like all the aldermen. But anyway, Tim, oh gosh, where was I going with? Oh, Tony said during the audit, he said, so wait a minute. You're saying we got $9 million here in a fund, like that's like just a pile of money sitting there. We could spend that, and I think that was like the reaction that anybody might have is that when you see the audit numbers and you see that you've got $9 million in unassigned fund balance, which means it's not earmarked, you'd say, whoopee, let's start spending that money.
Absolutely.
We're always struggling for, $1 million here, $1 million there, but it was explained to him that that money is considered working capital. In any city with a budget of our size, with expenditures of the type that we have, you need to have a little $9 million cushion. But yeah, I felt the same way when I heard $9 million. I'm like, yeah, let's take a little piece of that and buy some books and get what we need, get the kids all set, so we don't have to fight over books, and we don't have to see teachers begging for glue and pencils and Scotch tape or whatever.
I almost can't believe that we're having this conversation about somebody taking a picture of a book. To me, it's ridiculous. Everybody's, sorry, you sign up for Facebook, you're on it. So get ready. There's going to be pictures of books on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So anyway, that was very minor compared to some of the other stuff, which included the very top of the meeting. Several business owners came forward to appeal to the board to do something which about the downtown situation. Those who more or less live downtown because they're at their business 12 hours a day or whatever. Pat Mills from Bonfire Country Bar spoke up. Jim Pliakos from the Shaskeen spoke up. Andrew Thistle from Cheddar and Rye spoke up. They all had stories to tell. And at the end of that part, or at the very end of the meeting, actually, Mayor Craig did announce that there's going to be a community meeting on homelessness to be held at the Doubletree Hilton from 5 to 7 p.m. on June 3rd. Now, this would be akin to the big meeting on opioids that was held several years ago during the height of that sort of, everything seemed to be falling apart. And it was, a panel setting and people could ask questions. So I assume this is designed to be like that. This is something that Alderman Baines has been pushing for pretty much since he became an alderman. And so that's good news if people want to mark their social calendar for that and come with some questions or suggestions. It's meant to be a little bit of a brainstorm, I guess. And then the other business people that came spoke against the block party atmosphere on Lowell Street Sundays when it shuts the traffic. So Peter McNulty, who owns a business called Northeast Munitions. Now, am I the only one that didn't know that was on Lowell Street?
No, you weren't. I didn't know it.
All right.
They sell guns, weapons, big guns, tactical gear.
On Lowell Street?
Yeah,
okay.
27 Lowell Street. So Peter McNulty said that the Sunday closure of Lowell Street crushes his retail business because Sunday's the day everybody comes out, I guess, to buy guns. And the other person speaking was Clark Graves of Gauchos, who said it's also hurting their business, and they don't understand how it could be that the alderman thought it was a good idea to cut off traffic to a whole street for the benefit of one business. So they're asking for that to be revoked.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Right. It's like just shut the street. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. So we'll see. Also the
Sunday gun fun.
Ward 2 Alderman
Will Stewart.
Will Stewart, thank you. He nominated Kathleen Kelly Arnold to fill Dave Scannell's position. He had several people step up and submit resumes for the open position, and he felt that she would be able to hit the ground running and jump right in. She's a 5-term school board member from years past, and so the board is going to be able to discuss and vote on that at the next meeting, May 21st.
Hey, Carol, can I ask you a question?
Yes, you may.
Is the ACLU a major stumbling block insofar as dealing with our issue downtown?
Yeah, I mean, that, again, that is the perception, and I guess that is a reality to some degree, that if there are just about anything you can think of to solve the problem, or to at least have more authority over what people are doing on Elm Street, it's been tried everywhere, and the ACLU generally bats it down, or comes in and says you can't do that. But there are those who believe we are being manipulated or controlled in a way by the threat of a lawsuit, and the only way to change those things or to push those boundaries is to thoughtfully come up with a plan and then execute it. And that if that plan, passes the sort of some of the tests, even if the ACLU did challenge it or try to bring suit, some people believe, we could win, or they would never be able to win in court. So the fear of going to court is probably the thing that stops people from putting things in place or trying certain remedies. You hear it all the time, right?
Yeah, you got to overcome those fears. You got to push through it.
I mean, nobody likes to get sued, I'm sure, especially a city, and so you want to do what you can to avoid it. But the city gets sued a lot for other things, and you don't see that coming either.
Right.
Whether it's a business or a private citizen or some reason or the other. So just because you can be sure that the ACLU is watching and they may sue you, doesn't mean you shouldn't act in such a way that you believe is the right way for your city and for your citizens. And if it's defendable, and if it's logical, and if it's law, if it's written properly, it's probably worth a shot. I mean,
absolutely.
I don't know.
I can solve this closing of Lowell Street problem. I'm going to tell you. How about you go around the block and you park on Chestnut Street and you walk 50 feet to get whatever you got to get. If there's a retail, I mean, it's not brain surgery,
right?
You know, you're not complaining when they're closing down the road to I don't know, whatever, pave or whatever. So I mean, come on, that's so ridiculous.
I think it's a couple things there.
It is.
I think that it's public education and information. It's signage. It's advertising. It's businesses for one day a week, and Sunday, of course. That might be a hit for a restaurant. I don't know how lively ammunition sales are or gun sales are every other day of the week. But I guess according to this guy, Sundays are the big day to buy a gun.
Yeah, I hit my church and then I go buy my guns.
Well, no, but
Exactly.
like I said, well, hey, some people do that. Some people go shooting, and some people do that. I'm not saying anything about the thing.
Fine.
I'm just park on Chestnut Street, dude.
It's true. How far is it, right?
Kosciuszko Street, whatever.
Why not signage, temporary signage that says something like, street closed, Sunday between 11 and whatever, or 1 and whatever the hours are that it's closed. First of all, you put signage up. Second of all, you might have a sandwich board sign or something you just put up on Sunday at various points saying detour or this way to Gauchos or
exactly.
this way
Hey,
to the gun
Gauchos,
shop.
why don't you join the party? And because there's a ton of people down there. There's a ton of people that go to that block party,
right?
And it's a very busy thing. So hey, if I was a business owner, I'd be like, I got to get some of those people to enter my establishment.
Absolutely.
Use it as a positive as opposed to a negative.
Go ahead, Carol. I'm sorry.
When Chuck started this, he wanted everybody to get in on it, and instead he got like people saying, we don't want you to shut down Lowell Street because it hurts our business. And then, the following year, it seems like people did try to get in on it, but it just has to be something where people work together, people communicate. I'm not unsympathetic to these guys because as it stands right now, they feel they're losing business. But have they reached out to Chuck to talk about it, or have they thought about how they can promote it better?
Right.
And when they shut down Hanover Street, I'm sure it's difficult for the businesses beyond Pine Street. Is it Pine? Chestnut?
Chestnut.
The businesses that are, east of Chestnut Street, they're basically, but being a one-way street, there's only so much traffic coming down. That's the difference.
Right.
Lowell goes in the other direction. So if you
I
want to get to the other, if you want to go east on Lowell, you can't until you get up to Kosciuszko Street. But like you said, you can go down Chestnut and Park. You can come up.
If anyone,
Street, I'm saying that wrong, and hang a left. It's possible, but it's really then it's lack of advertising and signage and promoting.
Right.
Businesses have tools to do that. They can put it on Facebook. They can put it on the Ink Link. They can, they can put signs up.
But all these people that go to the block party, they're all not parking right on Lowell Street.
Well, the gun shop guy tried to say he tried to say
it should draw business, if anything.
Right.
The gun shop guy tried to say that I should call him by name. Patrick McNulty tried to say that he's sat outside on a slow Sunday and seen 3 people sitting at a table or something, that it's not that well attended, so it seems to be all for nothing.
It was the first one, and it was cold. Like it was the first one this past week.
Yeah, and it was cold.
It was freezing.
Right. Come on, man.
Wait till the weather gets nice.
I've seen it. We've been, and we've all been.
Yeah, last year.
It's great. It's great when people are sitting around outside. It's a little part of the street. That's all. It's not making that much of a difference. I'm sorry. If you need to go to the Red Arrow, if you need to go, you can go to, Chestnut Street's right there. There's not that much parking spaces on Lowell Street anyway.
Really?
You're acting like the parking lot is full, and it's ridiculous. Come on.
And the other thing I noticed was that, like, when I went to Concord for something, right in the middle of the downtown, they have a big, beautiful, like, you are here, where to park sign, directing people. And I had to park pretty far from my destination because it was like a Friday at happy hour, so the downtown was pretty busy. And at first I was like, darn it, I can't park right outside of the place I want to go. But I thought, it's great to park and walk. You see stuff and all that. It was even rainy and it didn't matter. But I think, again, signage, a welcome sort of places to put, here's where to park, or like signs that obviously direct people from the main drag, how you can get to there from here or something. There's things that can. So all I'm just saying is I'm sympathetic to businesses that feel they're being hurt, but I think there's workarounds, and that needs to be discussed. So hopefully that'll come up. Somebody will address it with these guys, because that's the thing about these public comments, that nobody really has to answer you right away on it. So I think we covered most of this stuff, and I'm just about out of time. But the last thing they talked about is an opportunity for a grant. I think it's $1 million. Oh, come on, honey. One more thing.
We always love that, though, huh?
Yeah.
It's a grant that they're going to apply for. They kind of fast tracked it because it just came up and the deadline is looming. But the city might be able to apply for this grant, and I guess the developer who's building the SNU parking garage has offered to pay half of the $100,000 application fee, and then they needed to approve paying a company to do the thing. But if they get the grant, it's a DOT grant, a federal grant, it would help the egress situation on South Willow Street that right now is pretty congested and with all the construction down there. So it's like an interesting opportunity. So the city, they voted in favor of that. So things are happening. There's progress everywhere, and it was generally a good meeting.
All right.
Even though I'm now the stink link, I probably need to go.
I do not like that name.
Oh, I don't care. It just makes me, feel special that he's given me a pet name. I don't know.
Hey, sometimes bad publicity is good publicity because people are hearing about you.
Absolutely.
The name is out there, yeah?
Yeah, I got lots of reads on the story.
Yeah, and it sounds to me that Levasseur is picking up where Trump left off, calling you names. He loves to call people names.
He's always done that. That's he's
terrific.
he's like the real Donald Trump Jr.
All right, Carol. What a morning.
Yeah, it's a little tiring, but
right. You okay? Okay. Well, listen,
I'm good. I'm resilient. I'm
there. You
good.
go.
Certainly are.
I have no regrets. I'm glad that Jen got a little bit of recognition for her. And it happened to be Teacher Appreciation Day yesterday, so what better way to appreciate her than she got a lot of support from people. A lot of people spoke up in her defense, and hopefully someone will retract the disciplinary note or something, because it just doesn't make sense that she should be even have a letter in her file over this. It's silly.
Absolutely.
It's a silly thing.
All right. Well, listen, we'll continue the story tomorrow, right, at 7:30. You'll be back?
I'll be back.
You keep coming. You keep coming back.
I do. Well, you call me and then I answer, but
right, but still, it's all right. Okay, yeah. All right. Let's move on, and Carol, we will talk to you tomorrow.
Amen, brother.
All right.
Amen.
Big cleanup today at the railroad tracks. If anybody has nothing better to do, it's a beautiful sunny day right now. So go. They're meeting like now at the railroad tracks, and there's going to be pizza at 1 o'clock. So.
Goodbye, everybody. We're going to go do it. We're going to go join it.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Carol.
Bye,
Carol Robideau, Manchester Inklink, where everything in Manchester connects. You can find out what's going on around town at manchesterinkling.com.
The morning show is sponsored by CGI Business Solutions, located at 171 Londonderry Turnpike in Hooksett. They serve all your big and small business needs. Employee benefits planning, corporate design and business administration, investments in wealth management, customized business insurance solutions. Their phone number is 866-841-4600. On the web at cgibusinesssolutions.com.
Hi from the Peter White Morning Show and all the All-Stars to help out there. Lenny, Skumpi, Abigail White, Laura the Animal Lady, Nick, Mr. Positive, Mike Martineau, Mike Doyle, Brooklyn Mike, the Moose, Glenn Ollett, the People's Mayor, Joe Lard, Darryl Dion, Peter Fleming, Christy Canner, Ryan Gorman, Don T. Tibbetts, Yahoo, Gary T. Tibbetts, Paulie C., The Place to Be, Karen Robideau, Manchester Inkling, John Manning, Ben Dion, Kyle Heavey, Matt Connerton, and Rob Abazita. We all have a lot of fun there. It's all fun. I hope you're listening.
Every day I set my alarm to go up at 7 a.m. I wanna start my day with Peter White on WMNH.
You're listening to Peter White. Call us at 250-6007. It's the morning show.
WMNH 95.3 FM. Good morning, Manchester.
Hey, you guys!
All right, it's Hump Day, everyone. Good morning, Manchester. This is the morning show coming at you live from downtown Manchester at 95.3 FM, WMNH. Darryl Dion is here.
Good morning.
Jeff Skumpi Lorenz from DEF CON.
Yes, sir.
And you got some games today, right?
I got a good game for you today.
Matt Couchane should be coming in here at any moment.
Yeah, we need some players.
And yeah, we do. It's always nice to throw someone else in there,
It
right?
is. Yeah, you need 3 anyway. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Minimum.
Better that way.
Yeah.
Of course, people can play on Facebook, too.
Yes, they can.
Right, but I can't keep score for everyone.
No,
because that gets, I can barely keep score for us.
I know that. Yeah.
In the studio.
If you were the only one playing, you'd have a hard time keeping score.
I would. So let's say good morning. Tom Shaughnessy wants to know what Carol's website is. It's manchesterinklink.com.
Tom the Bomb.
It's a great website.
Tom the Bomb. I love that name. And Ellen Philbrook, good morning. Still tuning in. Leah Rollins, good morning. She's checking in this morning. And the one and only John Clayton.
There he is, player number 3.
Right, we're waiting for another. We're waiting for another player, my friend. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Good morning, sir.
I'm doing well. So Matt's such a gentleman. He goes around the room. He shakes hands,
greets everybody very nicely, like a gentleman.
Yeah. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning, guys. How are you? I'm a little huff and puffing from going up the stairs. So
Right. Why didn't you take the elevator?
Well,
you just couldn't wait to get up here.
I was so excited. I was so excited. So I ran up.
Ran up 2 at a time.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't do 2 at a time. Yeah.
I do
Not
2
anymore.
at a time. I can do 2 at a time still, because I've
You're a young guy.
Yeah, look at your legs too, right?
Yeah, I can probably do 3 at a time.
You'd probably get away with it.
Probably. I don't know. I've always done that though. I've always climbed stairs like that.
I always used to.
Me too.
Until my knees started getting weird on me.
Exactamundo.
So Matt here went to the Seeds of Hope event on Friday night. He was in the audience.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun. Date
What
night.
a great time.
Right. It was hotter than hell in there.
Yes. Very hot in there. And then
Matt-
I was drinking
Martinis.
the martinis.
Oh boy.
I don't drink those normally. The next morning,
Right.
I definitely had a headache.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
They were pretty tasty, though.
Yeah, yeah, they were delicious. I had a great night. It was worth it.
It was so. I told you guys the other day. Matt came up to me just to say good luck or whatever, have a little chit chat, and he kind of put his hand on my shoulder, and I was sweating like I've never. I don't even sweat like that. I was actually kind of embarrassed.
Probably nerves too, right?
Well, I wasn't really No, I didn't really have any nerves. It was legitimately 120 degrees in there.
All of that.
He was literally sweating, though. Like,
So Matt
his hair
touches
was
my shoulder.
curling in the back, and it was just dripping.
Yes, and Matt put his hand on my shoulder, and he's like, "Oh," and then he wipes it on, and he's like, "Oh," and I'm like, dude, I'm
You're
sorry.
a mess, man.
I'm sorry. I'm just sweating. I don't even sweat like this. I never sweat like that.
Yeah, it was pretty hot.
It was a great night, though. I got to see a couple of my cousins I haven't seen in a while. Tyler Sullivan and Lauren Sullivan I've known growing up in high school. So it's just good to see that there's people giving back and doing good things in the community. And that's a beautiful building. I tried to get John Clayton to tell me all about the building, but he was busy. So.
And he knows all about it.
Yeah.
Like
oh,
that.
yeah.
I think it's over 100 years old or whatever.
All of that. Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's why they didn't have any AC on the 3rd floor.
And then I saw Eric, and the first thing he goes to me, and he goes, "Are you going to bring your girlfriend over?"
No way.
Oh yeah.
Did he really?
Oh yeah.
He's very curious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what did Jill think about?
Oh, we had a great time.
Yeah?
We had a great time. We, there's so much that goes into those fashion shows and stuff like that. You don't even realize.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? And like
Absolutely.
the amount of work that those people put in, and like, I don't know, it was kind of cool because you could also, it was almost like you were part of the fashion show too, because everybody was just so intermingled, and
It seemed like
good
a big
time.
family, a big
Yeah.
happy family.
Yeah. Nick Willard was hilarious. He loves going up on the stage.
Oh my God!
You
Is
know,
he
did
funny?
anyone know he was a ham?
Oh my! I didn't know that. You know what I
He
mean? I
wouldn't
had
get
no
off
clue.
the stage. It was great.
No, absolutely. He was a life of the party. That's for sure.
He was digging it. No doubt
And
about
a
it.
lot of fun. Even on the show that morning, like when you came in, you came in to get a horse.
Yes.
And speaking of that, we got to give Skumpi his popcorn in a second.
Skumpi, you won?
I did.
The
Sick,
winner.
man. Sick.
Right. I think you got Charleston shoes too. Do you want them?
Sure.
Well, I have to go.
He's going to take the whole pot.
I'll give you the Charleston shoes after because they're in the fridge. I didn't want them to.
No, that's cool because I put them in the freezer.
Okay.
Are those good in the freezer?
You put them in the freezer and then you just chunk off a couple little
They're
pieces
just
at a
hard.
time.
Oh.
That's how you do it.
You're exactly right. That is exactly how you do
Yeah,
it.
because you can't eat a whole Charleston shoe. And
The normal size? They're not the...
I don't know, but you only need like a little piece you chip off of this out of the freezer. It's great.
It might be king size, actually. I was eyeing that on Friday.
Oh, boy.
King size.
Ginormo?
Did you guys watch
Those
that
are the
race?
long ones.
I did. I did watch it.
So I didn't understand what happened, really, but...
Apparently there was a bump.
Yeah, right. And people who actually know horse racing completely understood what happened, and it
And
seems like everybody...
Everybody's theory was it was quite legitimate, the call.
Right.
all the pros, all the
everybody.
steward. I
They
guess
said
it's
people
a
could have got
steward.
killed. The horses could have been disastrous.
Absolutely.
Well, it was happening in California, right? Santa Anita or something like
Yeah,
that.
I think
a
that
couple
was
horses
part
died.
of the emotion that this whole event brought on because of that event in Santa Anita.
Yeah.
So it was. I didn't. I saw the replay a couple of times. You could see it. So I thought their call was legit. I thought they made a legit call.
Wow, here it is.
There it is.
All right, all right.
Congratulations, Skumpi.
Break that sucker open. I'm dying of food.
You want to
here.
see what this is like, huh?
That is a $70 value, according to Mike Doyle.
Of course it is.
I'm not buying that.
$70.
There it is.
You want to know
Put up
what?
Like you said,
yellow popcorn?
just exactly like you thought.
Oh, yeah.
I've had that kind of gourmet popcorn before.
I
had no idea it was so expensive.
Who wants some? You want to eat some?
I'm good right now, I think.
I'm good.
I'm good for now.
You could probably re-gift that somewhere.
That stuff isn't cheap, though. I actually do agree with him because, like fundraisers and stuff, sometimes they sell that stuff.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but I'm
and it's
thinking
pretty
30
expensive.
bucks.
You think it's as much as 70 though? I'm gonna. My guess is half of that. My
I'm
guess
thinking-
is 35.
Yeah.
That seems logical. I mean, we're talking about
I
popcorn,
would-
if it's a
guys.
charity,
It's
if it's-
You
freaking
sold me,
popcorn.
Darryl. You sold me.
No, but
I
if,
mean,
but if it's a charity, I mean, I get it. Okay. 'Cause you know what I mean? But I mean, I think you can go to Walmart and get one of those for $20.
Yabba dabba doo.
I like the cheese popcorn, though.
You like the cheese?
Yeah.
Well, who doesn't?
And the
So,
caramel's
Matt,
not too bad.
What's going on? We haven't really talked too much about what you've been up to over at the library on the west side with the Hope program.
Yeah, just plugging along with the kids. We have May 28th at the Shaskeen from 5 to 9 is Tuesday night, guys. 20% off, or not 20% off, excuse me. 20% goes to the Hope program. We got some live music. Liam Spain's going to be playing. I don't know if you guys know who he is.
Oh, Liam's played on the show before.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Guys,
he's
the
been
man.
here.
Really?
Liam has
Cool.
sat on that couch with his guitar.
Yeah. Well, and I
Scout-
remember like the Spain brothers growing up,
Right.
listening to my uncle's cars and stuff. And,
Sure.
like, I'm pretty sure that's either his father or his uncle or
Brother?
a mixture of both. But yeah, so my buddy just reached out to him, and it's amazing. And Jimmy Pliakis over at Cheskeen, anything you want. You know what I mean? People are so good to us.
Oh,
and, willing to donate their time and effort, and I think people realize it. It's pretty cool, like going around the streets and stuff. People say, keep up the good work.
Absolutely.
I mean, that goes a long way, and it's been a 10-year journey, and we're looking to celebrate May 28th, Tuesday night, 5 to 9, some live entertainment.
Sounds good.
Like I said, eat and, but it's really about getting out there. We'll probably have like some raffle or something like that, but keeping it simple.
Well, maybe we can.
Yeah, we can raffle off the popcorn. That'll hold.
That wasn't nice.
Our first donated item.
Popcorn, man.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm looking forward to that cheese stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, you get we raffle it
I'll
off.
never eat it all, though.
We raffle it off, and then you open it. The guy or girl opens it up, and the cheese popcorn's gone. There's only
It's
two.
missing.
Right, exactly.
Or some of it's already eaten.
Yeah, right. You can tell because it's halfway down, and I got to ask you, Matt. What I've been thinking about this. It's the school year is ending. What do the kids have difficulties during the summertime?
Well, I
In
think it's
terms
like
of
anything.
transitioning
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
from
Of course,
school to-
and
Great
there's certainly evidence that says kids lose like what they've learned. Or not all of it, obviously, but some of it when they. I think that probably has something to do more with younger kids, to be honest with you,
Right.
because they're not getting the same resources that other people are having, like just getting read to or whatever. You don't realize how important that is. With the high school kids, I think it's like anything, time, right? So they have more time. They're not going to school for those 6 hours or 7
How do
hours.
they occupy those hours?
Right, exactly. So, we stay involved with them. It's all about a job, Darryl. You know what I mean? So,
Exactly.
that fills up a lot of time. Like I said, these kids are getting jobs and they're staying with their jobs. It's not just about going around saying, "Hey, I got every kid a job." It's about retention as well.
Right,
Because anywhere you see the turnover is unbelievable. Like I see the backroom restaurant. If anybody wants to be a cook for a profession, go to the back room. But we have turnover there. I mean, you're set up for life there, and and there's turnover, and
How many
it's
years?
keeping them going.
How many years for you over at the Puritan?
Oh, God, since I was 16 years old.
Right.
So 22, 23 years old.
Wow.
22, 23 years.
So
yeah.
imagine the people that you've seen come and go during that time.
Right.
Hey, I want
It's
to
probably
ask you.
thousands now,
Right.
you know?
Matt, did you ever bump into Ben while he worked there?
I might have, but there was times like I've been there part time most of the time.
Okay.
You know, so
I think
like
it was
right
a
now
high
I'm
school
over there
thing for
Wednesday
him.
nights and Saturday nights. Right.
I'm trying to think of the year. I can't recall. The
See,
year.
so I'm a little bit older than him, so I was probably in college then, or I lived in California for a little bit.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I might have
Possible.
just missed him. But you know, back to the event. Sorry to stick
Oh.
there, but I want to make the point that it's also about getting people together, right? And you know, coming in here, I was listening, and it's like, what the heck do we do with the homeless population? You know, it's a huge problem that we don't know what to do with.
Right.
And I think the other thing comparable, you know, is like the education, and we just throw our hands up and we don't really know what to do. And we feel like we want to get our message out there that we believe that we do have the answer. And it's about building relationships with these kids. And it's not just that, it's building relationships with the teachers and the community and their parents. And you know, that is where our success is. It's not like I walk in and have some magic pill that they take, you know. It's proving it. It's giving them the respect, you know, and
Absolutely.
And we want adults, you know. We've got the kids now. Now we got to get the adults to back us and make this bigger and have more people doing it and really show a change. I mean, we think that we can raise test scores in Manchester, which is the #1 indicator of people not wanting to move here because of education and a district in need of improvement. And we think that we can raise the test scores because the teachers are teaching. It's motivation with the kids and asking them to try hard. And it's
Focus.
It's the why generation, right? They don't want to do anything unless they know exactly why and what it's going to benefit them, you know? And tell them the truth. This test is going to help us. And you think about your teachers who have been good to you, and that's how you give back. And we've seen it happen. We've seen it happen. So we want people to come on out and support us and make Manchester a better place than it already is, and increase, you know, the people who are moving in here and people wanting to move in here. And the only way we can do that is by raising test scores and changing the stigma of the education system here in Manchester. So
there you have
that's
it.
what we're all about,
Are they
and
moving,
we're doing it.
Are they moving at all forward with the teachers' salaries? Is that still in limbo?
Yeah. Well, I think the contract negotiations are going on still.
Yeah, I don't think they have a contract yet. And
no, they don't.
You know, if that's me, Darryl, honestly, it's. I don't think people understand really what's happening in the schools.
I don't think they do either.
And instead of us looking to where to put the blame, we got to fix it. And it starts with respect, Darryl, right? Yep. It's not respect your elders anymore. It's respect who respects you. And we just have to accept that fact now because it's happening. It's happening, and we've let it, you know, we've accepted it, and it's happened for too long that it's going to be way harder to change now. And it's just go give respect, you know, and we can do it. And my point there is the teachers, obviously, there's a huge discourse between the public and the teachers in regards to respect. You know, there's just people who think that they got they got their summers off, and it's the teachers' hours. It's not that. They're like trying to change these kids' lives, and it's really, you know, I almost compare them to doctors. Like, we're at that stage. These kids are either going to make it or they're not, you know?
Right,
And
absolutely.
so, I don't know. That's my spiel.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. Wow. Very deep, Matt.
Very deep.
Very deep.
I'm consumed with it, guys.
No,
Like,
I know.
We have to, like, change this. I can't watch what's going on, and let's start with the things we all have in common.
Right.
Taking care of kids is something we should all have in common.
You heard it here first, folks. Right, Darryl?
Yes, sir.
All
And
right.
I agree.
Yeah, it is. Very good. So what's coming up with you anyway? Talk about the event, the Shaskeen again.
Yeah, we're just going to Shaskeen, May 28th from 5 to 9. We got Liam Spainpain, and we got this other guy who's buddies. I just don't know the name of his band, so I don't want to say anything but he's just another friend of a friend, right? Relationships.
Right. Sure.
And he's a Trinity guy. Like, you know, it's a great feeling, you know, when people are always like, Trinity guy, you know, like there is really a community there for us. We feel, you know, like you guys have with Central or wherever you went.
Right, sure.
You know, but that place changed my life. Trinity High School changed my life. And it wasn't just, you know, because they were rich or whatever like that. It was the family. It was the teachers. You know, it was a good experience for me. So,
well, it seemed to turn out all right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey, and I'm not
bad.
perfect. Trust me, I make tons of mistakes, and that's part of it is not judging people. I don't know. I'm a practicing Catholic. You know what I mean? And I don't go to church every Sunday, but I'm certainly a practicing Catholic, and that's just to be a good person, and
most definitely.
It seems like the Catholic Church judges people when they're down, and it's like you're supposed to be forgiving them. So I don't know. There's another.
That's
another topic.
another
Day.
Yeah.
Right, but be a good guy, walk the walk, talk the talk, and show the way. And I'm trying to show the way.
All right.
So let's have some fun.
All right. Okay. Is it time? Is it time for
I think it's time.
Is it time to play Skumpi's game? Is that what everyone's waiting for?
I
Skumpi,
am. I certainly am.
Are you ready, Skumpi?
I am.
All right. I'm trying to get yourself together, Scump. All right. Coming up next, Skumpi's game. What are we doing today, Skumpi?
Well, what we got is who was born first.
All right. Okay.
It's not who's older because a lot of the people are gone, but I got all kinds of.
I see
who
what
was
you're
born
saying.
first.
Got it.
All right. I think we can do this.
As long as nobody asked me that question.
I'm going, and it's
Okay. We can do
all
this.
famous people.
All right.
All famous people, but who was born first?
Right.
All right. They don't necessarily have to be during the same time period. Well, I guess they. Yeah,
They're going to be close.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just gonna.
I got a lot of them.
All right. Are you ready, Matt?
Yeah, I'm ready. I guess we're just no boards today. We're just going to do the honor system.
Would you like a board?
Well, I know Sneaky Darryl over there is always.
Would you?
He's always.
I'm the least sneaky person in this
Do you
room.
need a board? Do you need a board?
No.
Do you need a board?
No, I guess I'm all right.
Okay.
I'll put the trust system.
Okay.
Sneaky Darryl over there. He's taking me down the last 2 times.
Well, let's
taking you down again.
Yeah.
Well, let's take this call. Good morning, Don.
Hey, I heard it's time to play Skumpi's game.
Hey,
there's the T.
There, yeah. T, why, you want in?
Yeah.
Okay. Skumpi's about to announce this game is who was born first. Who was born first? And all right, Skumpi.
No going on Google, Mr. Tibbetts. I don't want you cheating over there too.
Exactly.
Skumpi?
Okay.
I can't. I'm in the car.
Oh, good. Very good.
All righty
Okay.
then.
Skumpi, what are the first 2 choices
The
this
first
morning?
2 choices are John Wayne, the Duke, or Jimmy Stewart. Who was born first?
Who was born first?
Simple, very simple question.
Well, wait, we might need. Hey, now I'm thinking we might need these boards.
Why?
Okay. I'm going to start it all off, because I have to make a scoreboard here. I'm going to go ahead and say, I am going to say James Stewart. James Stewart.
Going with the Duke.
All right. Darryl says the Duke.
Very interesting, Darryl. I think I'm going to go Jimmy Stewart. If you want to look back at the movies as a movie connoisseur, I think Jimmy Stewart was beforehand with all his movies than the Duke. So, final answer, Jimmy Stewart.
All right, Don T. Tibbetts. Don T. Tibbetts.
I can't believe he thinks this is the kind of swag of film. Unbelievable.
All right.
It's got to be John Wayne.
All right, 2 for. Oh, well, okay, this is going to be interesting.
This is
good. That's good. That's good. That's the way it should be.
Absolutely.
I think John Wayne was almost in silent movies.
He started in 29.
Right. Oh, okay, Darryl. Take it easy.
Yeah. Sneaky Darryl over there
Right.
on the internet.
Oh, boy.
On the internet over there. Put the laptop down. Darryl,
right.
where's your phone?
All right, here is the answer, Skumpi. Who was born first? Please tell us.
Jimmy Stewart was May 20th of 1908.
Yeah. Thank you.
And John Wayne was May 26th of 1907.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
The Duke by a year.
You know, Matt, I remembered in my history of music as well that John Wayne made a movie in 1929.
Why do you have to rub it in our faces, Darryl?
Just a little bit.
Okay.
So that was where I had to go.
Yeah. Good
That's
deduction.
so much
Good
for the kind of
deduction.
swag of film. Yeah.
So
he was almost in silent movies. I remember that.
Whatever, Tibbetts.
Yeah. Thanks a
Roll
lot.
up your windows down there in Florida with all the air blowing in that beautiful hair.
How hot
Roll
is
up
it
your
down
window.
there? How hot is it down there, T?
Right now it's 77 degrees.
Oh, man.
Beautiful skies. The storm already went through a couple days ago. There was a big, some trees went down, stuff like that.
Ooh.
But nobody got hurt.
Don't say it's a fine morning or I'll shoot you.
There you go.
Are you hitting the links this morning? Are you hitting the links there, T?
No, I just got out of my last therapy.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
You must be excited.
I have my last doctor's appointment will be at 10:30, and then I'll be playing golf tomorrow morning, though.
Excellent.
Wonderful. Okay, T. Well, give someone else a chance to play.
That's right. That's right. So you guys have a great day, this wonderful hump day. Hump everything you can. What the heck?
Yeah, all right.
All right, Dante Tibbetts calling in from Orlando, Florida. We'll be right back with more of Skumpi's Game.
You're listening to Peter White. Call us at 250-6007. It's the morning show.
It's Morning in Manchester on WMNH.
All right, it is hump day, everyone. Got a full house here. We have Matt Cushane here.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff Skumpi Lorenz. And of course, sorry, Skumpi. And
yep.
All right, and Darryl Dion.
Good morning.
Wow. So we did one of these, and we were off by 1 year. Nice try. That means Jimmy
nice
Stewart
try.
could be in. Yeah, nice try for me. I know, but it was so close, closer than you thought.
Oh, most definitely.
I got some real close ones, boy. Oh, wow.
Oh, great. So Darryl has
last
won.
one was pretty close.
Yeah.
Darryl is now leading, 1-0 to nothing. All right, what do we got next,
Mr.
Skumpi?
Tibbetts actually gave me his point when he was leaving.
Yeah.
So
Do you want his point?
I don't know if you know that.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I'm actually going to give you the point.
Yeah, thank
I'm
you,
gonna
Mr. Tibbetts. Thank you,
This is
Mr.
a
Tibbetts.
morning show bonus point.
I'll be
Anything to
keeping
win.
track of that. I'll be keeping track of
Anything to win.
All right, Skumpi, are you ready?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, we got.
We need the music.
We need the music, yeah. We got Henry Fonda or Katharine Hepburn.
Oh, my God. I got this one.
They were both on what? Golden Pond.
On Golden
and then
Pond.
late in their years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great movie.
That was a great movie. It was a great movie.
Part of it-
Jane Fonda was in that as well, right?
Yeah. I had a friend of mine that worked on that movie. He actually drove them all around. He's got pictures with him
Sure.
and Jane Fonda and everybody, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very, very, it was in a great movie. Maybe an Academy Award winner. I'm not sure.
I think it might have been.
It may have been.
I think,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's how I remember Henry Fonda.
Very emotional movie.
Okay, I know what I'm going to say. Is everyone locked in
I'm
with their
locked in.
answers?
I'm
Okay,
locked
we're going
in.
to start with Darryl this time.
I'm going to go with Katie Hepburn.
Katie Hepburn, wow.
Well, while you guys were blabbing over there, I was thinking the whole time.
It's good
And
to
for
think.
me, it comes down to that girls in those movies are way younger than the guys. So I'm going to say the guy on that one.
Henry Fonda.
Henry
for-
Fonda.
Henry Fonda for Matt Cushane. Okay, I'm going to also go with Henry Fonda. You
Oh,
are
yeah.
an-
What, are you going to give us some other stat? Why don't you look it up and give us another stat?
Are you an expert?
nothing.
Are you
I
really?
got nothing.
Oh, okay. Because I'm going to say it seems like you're kind of pulling the wool over
Yeah.
our eyes. We're being very serious here, and you're like, you. It seems like you know the answer.
Well, part of the issue is I'm a lot older than you guys.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
an unfair disadvantage.
Well, Katie Hepburn actually dated Howard Hughes. Remember that?
That's right.
That's a way back. But anyway, Henry Fonda was May 16th, 1905.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Katie Hepburn, 5/12 of 1907.
Yes.
So we.
So Henry Fonda by 2 years.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, so that point that Matt just got replaces his Tibbetts point. So
Yeah.
so
So it's a three-way tie.
Yeah, three-way tie.
It's
Fair
a
enough.
three-way.
Fair
All
enough.
right. All right.
I like that.
Yes.
I like that. So why are you disappointed?
Why?
Well, I don't know. You seem so sure
Thought you were
of
waving
yourself.
goodbyes, blowing us kisses over
Right.
there, right?
Well, I felt pretty confident, but I don't have a problem with coming in second.
Okay. Well, let's get on with the game here.
As long as there's more than two people playing, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right.
Who was born first?
Who was born first? Frank Sinatra
Uh-oh. All blue eyes.
or ex-President Gerald Ford?
Oh, blue eyes.
Falling down, Blue Eyes.
Oh, boy. That is a... I don't know. I got to think about this one for a sec. How about you, Matt?
I got the answer, of course.
Okay.
It came to me immediately.
Immediately.
Well, you're starting it off.
You don't even have to think.
Gerald Ford.
Gerald Ford. And who's the other guy?
Frank Sinatra.
Gerald Ford and Frank Sinatra. Gerald Ford, Frank Sinatra.
Right. You got to think right in the 70s.
Hey, I don't need.
You want me to walk you through this?
I don't need help. I'm going to also go with Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford.
I got Sinatra.
You got Sinatra.
All righty then.
It better be good, Skumpi. It better be.
Very, very simple. It's very simple.
Extremely.
Frank Sinatra. Blue Eyes. 12/12 of 1915.
Okay.
Gerald Ford. 7/14 of 1913.
Yep.
There we have it.
There you go.
There we have it. So Matt and
Guys
I
have taken the lead.
All right, Matt and I have two. I think I'm going to stick with Matt now. I was always a Darryl guy. Now I'm going with
welcome,
Matt. All right. Are you ready, Skumpi?
Yes.
Does everyone like this game?
I'm loving it.
I like it.
Oh, okay.
You don't like this game?
No, I do. I don't know.
I do.
You know, Peter loves the sound effects. You know, you got to love it.
Okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger or Sylvester Stallone?
Okay. Oh, boy. Arnold's looking weird these days. A little different. I don't know. So is Sly. Oh, damn.
I just saw The Expendables. Have you seen that? It's actually a pretty good movie. The first one was pretty good.
Yeah.
Is this
It is. There's all those guys in it.
There's three of them. Yeah, I didn't really see the third one, but I've seen the first two.
Yeah, they got
Number
Dolph
one
in
was
there,
good.
and
I'm going to
all
go.
those guys.
I'm going to go with Sly Stallone.
I'm going with Sly as well.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yep, and you guys are wrong. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Are you kidding?
Of course it is. Arnold Schwarzenegger got into politics. He's a little bit older than Sly. Tell him, Skumpi.
I'll tell him that.
One thing. To my wife who's home. Adrian, I did it.
All right. Okay.
Great movies.
That was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
What is the answer, Jeff Skumpi Lorenz?
Sylvester Stallone is older. I mean, was born first, yeah.
Oh.
Sylvester Stallone, 7'6" of 46. Arnold, 7'30" of 47.
So Matt got it wrong, correct?
He did.
Unbelievable.
Stallone by a year.
Oh, wow. Okay. So I had another.
I said Stallone, didn't I?
I said Sly.
Both those guys.
You said
sadly,
Arnold in
just,
politics. And Darryl, did you get it?
I got Sly.
You got Sly. So you have 2 points now.
Yes, I do.
I'm in the lead with 3, and Matt has 2.
We're
Wow.
going to put it
Wow.
into that.
How's it feel, Peter, to be in the lead? Usually you're not around here, so act like you've been here.
Well,
right?
here's the thing, man. You may not know, about 5 weeks ago, I had the greatest comeback in the history of this game.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Right.
He was down by like 4.
Really?
Maybe even 5 or 7.
Or 7, or maybe even 12.
That's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
All right.
Who were you playing?
I'm not sure. I forget who was here that day. I really do.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know Darryl was probably
Darryl
here.
was here.
Skumpi was
I
here.
think I was here. Yeah. Skump was definitely here.
There
All
were
right.
some other people here.
Wow, that answers everything.
I even think Easy G was here. He came back on him.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Okay. Ronald Reagan or Lucille Ball.
Ooh. Ooh. This is a tough one.
It is tough, and it's very close.
Okay, thank you, Skumpi.
Yeah, right around 3 months close, right, Skumpi? If I recall, right around 3 months.
It sounds like Matt's got a handle on this.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. You will start, Darryl. Go ahead.
I love Lucy.
Lucy.
Oh, boy. What is the other one?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, Lucy. Ronald Reagan, Lucy. Damn. I really can afford it. I can afford to really guess here. But I'm going to stick with these guys. And that's my strategy.
Oh, he's trying to take
And
it
I
down.
am going to go with I Love Lucy.
Just to maintain the lead.
Oh, boy.
I love Lucy. I sure do. And Lucy loves me.
Ronald Reagan, 2/6 of 1911. Lucille Ball, 8/6 of 1911.
So what is
Ronald
it?
Reagan
by
6 months.
Oh.
Ronald Reagan by 6 months.
Yep.
So we got nothing.
You all got nothing.
All right. We'll get, that's it. That goes so we can start fresh now. Let's go.
That's right.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Bob Newhart.
Oh, boy. He's still with us.
Yes, he is.
Or James Garner.
Who's not with us?
Who's not with us?
Oh, boy. James Garner or who?
Bob Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
Bob Newhart.
You know that dumb show, my brother Darryl, my other brother Darryl.
Yeah,
my brother Larry.
I can't stand that.
That's
Me neither.
of
Just
course
'cause
you don't. Your name's Darryl. You've heard that your whole life.
So, okay. Bob Newhart. Or who?
James Garner.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Big Jim.
Rockford Files.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Big Jim.
Going with Newhart.
Newhart.
Big Jim.
Big Jim. 4/7/28.
All right, I win.
Yep. Bob Newhart. 9/5/29.
What can I say?
You got it.
What can I say? It just comes to me, folks.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
kicked, Darryl.
Yeah, really.
It's 4-2 to 2.
And I thought I had an advantage. Wrong.
Oh.
Wrong.
You don't.
I'd like to make a truce with you, Darryl, so we can take down Peter. All right?
Okay.
I'm 2 ahead now, Matt.
Yeah, well, I'm well
I'm
aware.
2 ahead.
I'm well aware.
All right,
Darryl, welcome to the Alliance.
Here we go. Moving on.
All right.
Elvis Presley.
Okay.
Or Burt Reynolds.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I like saying Burt Reynolds. I just like saying it. And who's the other guy?
Come on. Elvis.
Okay, Elvis. All right. Elvis died in 1977. What was he, 40 or something? I don't know.
He was young, right?
Yeah. I'm going to go with Elvis and who?
Burt Reynolds.
I'm going to go with Burt. I'll even go first. I'm saying Burt Reynolds. Go ahead, Darryl.
Well, I'll wait another day. I'll go with Burt as well.
Burt Reynolds, wow.
All right, I'll go with Elvis then.
Oh, that was a bad move.
Oh, no.
You fell for the...
That was a good move. Elvis Presley.
Oh, damn.
By a year. Elvis, 1/8 of 35. Burt, 2/11 of 36.
Whoa.
Making the move. Yes, making the move.
Yes, my plan worked.
Moving up.
Okay, Darryl, you got 2. I have, looks like 5, but I'm just thinking it's 4.
I think you got 4.
Yes, and 3.
I get 3, yeah.
You have 3. So we are ready. I am in the lead.
All right. Now we're going to go. Oh, boy.
You all right?
Yes. George Burns or Fred Astaire?
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't know.
Boy.
Singing in the Rain? Fred Astaire?
No.
Is that?
That was Gene Kelly.
Oh, okay. Sorry. See, I don't even see now.
But you know, he was the big dancer. Yeah, he was. Him and Ginger Rogers. Yeah.
Okay. Screw that guy. I'm going with. I am going with. What's the other one?
God.
No, really.
God,
He played God. George Burns.
Yeah, I will take. I will take George Burns, please.
Going with Freddie. Gonna go with Freddie.
I'm going with Burns.
How many more questions do we have?
We don't know.
Many questions.
Burns.
I'm going to go with Burns then.
Oh boy, lay it on us, Jeff Skumpi Lorenz.
George Burns, 1896.
Yike.
Wow.
Yike.
Fred Astaire, 1899.
All right. We're pulling away from Darryl. I got the 5. I got the 5. Matt has 4, and Darryl way down at the bottom with a very, very lonely 2 points.
I think you're enjoying this.
And don't worry for the bonus question. The last one's always a bonus question.
Right.
I'm going to need many points on that.
Many
bonus.
points.
Worth 10.
Oh my God.
Oh, boy.
Here we go.
Okay. James Arness
Okay, that's the
Gunsmoke.
Gunsmoke.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Good.
Or Jimmy Carter. You know Gunsmoke, man? It was on for.
Forever.
Okay, I got this one. I'm going to go with
Matt Dillon, Marshall Dillon.
I'm going with that guy. I'm going with Gunsmoke guy.
Gunsmoke?
Gunsmoke guy. Gunsmoke
Over
guy.
the peanut guy?
I'm going with Gunsmoke guy.
Look at that.
James.
Jimmy Carter.
Yeah. Someone had to do it.
Oh boy, what do we have? This is game changing.
Gunsmoke guy. 1923, and Jimmy Carter, 1924.
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was making a move.
Oh my God, that's great. Thank you, Matt. Thank you.
No big deal.
Okay, it's no big. I'm not rubbing it in your face.
Kinda.
No, not really.
Yeah, boy.
All right, I have 6. Darryl, you have you have 3 now. Matt has 4. This game is starting to get real serious.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's getting serious. It always is. Very, very important
All right.
information.
Is the grand prize the popcorn?
Oh, yeah. You can have the buttered stuff.
All right.
No, thank you.
All right, are you ready, Skumpi?
I'm ready.
All right, give it to us.
Shirley Temple
Shirley Temple Black.
or Marilyn Monroe?
Simple. It's an easy one, Peter.
It's always easy.
You know why, right?
It's always easy until you're
you
wrong.
know why.
Why would I know why?
That's how you knew it.
No,
I got it.
Goodbye, Norma G. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe and Shirley Temple. I'm going to go with Shirley Temple on the good ship Lollipop.
Make it 2, Shirley Temple.
Shirley Temples.
Which would be the answer that everybody would think is obvious. But it's Marilyn Monroe, guys.
Okay. Okay, Matt with
I love your confidence.
Matt with Marilyn Monroe.
Marilyn Monroe is correct.
Oh, really?
1926.
Are you serious?
Yep, Shirley Temple, 1928.
Damn.
That
one wasn't even close.
You know what?
Skumpi.
Yeah, you're right.
It was, but
She was
I
performing
put those
at such
together
an
because
early age.
I really thought it would go that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
I thought you'd all say Temple because she's a little
Right.
girl.
Right,
in the back
exactly.
All right. Calm down, everybody.
Okay, calm down.
Matt has
Reasoning
5.
for a novice, Skumpi. Reasoning for a
Matt
novice.
has 5. I have 6. Darryl is right there with 3.
Right there in the toilet with 3.
We'll say good morning to Heidi Hamer, Abigail White, Michael Albert. Hello to you. And, yeah, they're playing along at home. Are you ready?
Ready.
No, I'm getting nervous. I don't want to lose now. See, I have the lead now.
Doesn't know what to do.
I'm so nervous.
He's sweating like he was Friday night.
Right.
Not that bad.
Right. I probably lost.
You're right, Darryl.
Oh, it was awful. I was sweating.
All right. You guys ready?
Ready.
Oh, we've been ready, Skumpi.
Okay.
We've been ready.
Al Capone
We're on the edge of our seat. Al Capone.
or Mo Howard?
Okay.
Oh, the
Three
Three Stooges fame.
Yes.
Mo, yes, okay.
All right. I'm going to go. Oh, damn. Damn. I'm going to go with.
You want me to go first? I haven't gone first in a little
Well,
while.
if you want to go first.
I think that's only fair. I don't want you guys saying something. I'm going to go with Mo Howard.
You're going to go with Mo Howard. I'm going to go with Al Capone. Al Capone for Peter White.
I'm going to go with Mo Howard.
All right.
Now, my guess is, Skumpi, is Al Capone born in the 1800s?
Yes.
You're going to find out.
Yeah. Just wondering.
He was born in 1899.
Oh, this isn't good for me.
Mo Howard was born in 1897.
Right. 1899. All right, Mo.
I knew.
Yeah, Mo.
I should have said it. So Matt is tied with me at 6. Darryl gets the big 4.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Sneaking up on you guys.
Yeah, you're only 2 behind.
Darryl's going to be in second place soon.
And there might be a new winner here. I'm losing my lead.
Is it officially lost? Is it 6-6?
It's 6-6. Ooh. It's a tie. This is a tie game now.
Uh-oh.
Between us 2. All right.
I'm languishing.
Here we go. Are you ready?
Yeah, we'll go with another Three Stooge.
Oh, boy.
Larry Fine Or Clark Gable.
Oh, please.
Please.
Please. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Didn't Clark Gable say that?
Yes, he did. In
Gone with the Wind.
1939.
Same year as
Wizard of Oz.
Yes.
Good morning to Maya in the Facebook Live room.
I think I got her in it, too.
All right. What are they again?
Clark Gable or Larry Fine?
Ah, damn. I'm going to go with, can I go first? Does
Sure.
everyone have a problem with the winner? I'm sorry.
The leader.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm not the leader anymore.
Co-leader.
Co-leader.
I'm going to, what are they again?
Yes.
No, wait, really.
Larry or Clark Gable?
Yeah.
Clark
Larry.
Gable. Clark Gable, everybody. That's the answer.
Going with Gable.
I hate to say it, but I think they're right. Just knowing Skumpi's questions and the way he does it, there's no way he's going to have two Stooges be the oldest back to back.
Oh, yeah?
Clark Gable.
All right.
Boy, Larry Fine, 1902.
Darryl, who did you say?
Gable.
All Gables?
We all say Gables, I think.
Yeah. All Gables.
Then Gable's the correct answer, 1901.
All right, so when we agree like that, I don't write anything.
Yeah,
It's just a wash.
Scores didn't change.
That's a wash, and we have time for maybe 5 or 6 more.
I probably have that a minute.
All right, okay, let's do another one.
Okay. Willie Nelson.
Please.
Or Loretta Lynn.
Ooh.
Both country singers.
I think Willie wrote songs for Loretta Lynn, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, why do you say that to screw up my...
boy.
Just to jam you.
Very interesting. He must have been older to give him the songs for sure.
I don't know. I don't know.
I'm going to go first this time.
Oh, okay, Darryl.
He's jumping right in there. He knows it.
Darryl knows it.
He says he's...
Going with Willie.
Willie Nelson.
Willie and his weed.
I want to play golf with this guy.
Yes.
He would be fun to just hang out with for a few hours, wouldn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He lives, I think he's out in
of...
Hawaii. There's like a group of them. Woody Harrelson's out there too. Like,
well, it could be.
Would you go out there and smoke a little doobie with him?
Yike!
He didn't know where that was coming from.
I didn't.
I didn't either. I was like,
I didn't love you.
So it's Willie Nelson,
Loretta Lynn.
Love Willie.
My dad was a big Willie fan.
I'm going to do... Well, Willie's still around, right?
He's alive and well.
Yeah, and still smoking weed.
He's alive and well.
Grows his own.
Well, he was on the cover of Rolling Stone's cannabis issue.
Yeah, he's been on the cover of High Times, I believe, too.
Quite possibly.
he's gonna be.
Oh, Loretta Lynn is older. I'm going to say Loretta Lynn. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take the chance and say Loretta Lynn is older than Willie Nelson. And I have my fingers crossed. I'm feeling good.
Darryl, remember our alliance we made?
Your alliance.
How could you feel about Willie Nelson?
I feel good about it.
You feel good about it?
What do I know? I'm in last place.
I don't care. I'm going with Darryl. I'll take Willie Nelson.
Yike.
Okay.
Peter's going down.
Oh, boy, Willie Nelson, 33.
1933?
1933. Loretta Lynn, 1932.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Yeah, boy.
Are we ready for another one? Okay,
Absolutely.
I'm sorry. I have to mark my score.
Yeah.
No, did you? What did you say?
I was wrong.
Oh, okay. You were wrong, and what did you say?
I was wrong.
Oh, okay.
He knew that.
All right. Are we ready, Skumpi?
Yes.
Oh my God! It's not even Friday.
Okay. Judy Garland or Paul Newman?
Oh. Judy Garland or Paul Newman, 1939, Wizard of Oz. She was 14 years old, maybe. Trying to think out loud to help you guys.
Yeah. He's a hell of a guy. I got to tell you.
Was she 14? I thought she was like 16.
Well, whatever. She was one of those ages.
She was a teenager, I believe.
And Paul Newman died in what, like 2000?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I'm going to go with...
but Judy Garland died young.
Yeah, she did. She
I
did.
think a drug issue.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. I'm not going first this time, Darryl. I thought you wanted to go first.
You want me to go first? Judy.
Okay.
Judy.
Oh, boy. So, see, this puts me in... you guys are backing me into a corner right now.
That's where we like it.
Okay, I have 1 point ahead. I'm 1 point ahead of Matt. Who? Judy Garland or who?
Paul Newman.
Paul Newman.
Come on, grow some ads.
Say Paul Newman? Paul Newman.
You really don't want to.
Skumpi tries to screw us up here and there, so this could be one of those.
I'm going to go Judy Garland. I don't need
to ensure his victory. To ensure his victory.
Judy Garland is corrected.
Thank you.
1922. Paul Newman, 1925.
Thank you very much. See, I was thinking the right way. You guys thought I was going to go the other way.
Well, we were hoping you go the other way. Yeah.
Okay.
For a change of score.
Yeah, we know you just don't take chances. It's all right. Play it safe, Peter. You have been there. I understand. Play it safe.
Peter's going to answer first this time.
Oh, okay. I'll go first. If I can only remember who it is. Who is it?
All right, let me tell you who it is.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go with Goldie Hawn or Dolly Parton.
Oh, who was born first?
Darryl looks like he's got it all.
I'm going
figured out.
first, you said?
You are.
And who was born first, Dolly Parton or who?
Goldie Hawn.
Okay, Goldie was in Dolly Parton was in...
Get you thinking.
Was Dolly on Hee Haw? Was Dolly on in Hee Haw? No.
She was laughing. Oh, no, Dolly. Dolly might have been, yeah.
No, I don't know if she was.
She might have.
She may have made an appearance.
Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah, because that was all.
Don't tell me, Darryl, you watched Hee Haw.
No.
Okay.
Darryl, have you ever
I
seen
did.
Dolly Parton's shoes?
Shoes?
Have you seen Dolly Parton's shoes?
What shoes?
Neither is she.
I get it now. I just figured.
Yeah, that was a joke. I remember
Neither
that
is
from
she,
like
right.
when I was 8 years old.
Oh, yeah, that's an
Sadly,
old one.
I
Yeah.
got it.
All right.
That was always the jokes.
Oh, boy.
They have a set on her. She's still with us, though.
Is she?
They're both still with us.
Oh,
huh?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is Goldie Hawn the one that's married to Kurt Russell? or-
Yes.
I don't know if
They're not married. They're not married.
Yeah, they're just. She seems like a cool
They
chick.
were together for years
Forever.
and years, so yeah.
Really?
Captain Ron.
All right. I'm going to go with, I'm sorry, is it Paul Newman?
No. Goldie Hawn.
Oh, Goldie Hawn or Dolly Parton?
Yeah, Dolly.
I'm going to go with, I don't know. Damn. They both still look pretty good for their age, if you like the older ladies. If you like the older ladies. I'm going to go with Dolly Parton. Sorry I took so much time.
Yes.
Goldie Hawn.
Don't say yes. Don't say Goldie Hawn.
Goldie Hawn.
You guys, this is
Free spirit.
a
She's a
Malachi
free
crunch.
spirit.
A Malachi crunch going on here on the morning show right now.
All right. And Darryl.
He went with Goldie Hawn.
So you went with Goldie Hawn?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
It's obvious.
Goldie Hawn. 1945. Dolly Parton. 1946.
Yeah. Yeah. The Alliance. The Alliance.
Darryl with 5, Matt Cushane with 7, and Peter White with 7. Oh boy, we have time for one more.
One more.
Here it is.
This is it.
So this is the bonus one for
It's
10
not even a
points.
bonus. This is to see who's going to be the last man standing.
Okay, one more, and then if we need a tiebreaker, right?
Well, you better do it quick, Skumpi, because we are running out of time.
Okay. Liz Taylor or Audrey Hepburn?
Okay. Darryl, you're going first this time, because it wouldn't be fair if Matt or I went first.
Oh, absolutely.
And just remember our alliance.
Well, since I'm going first, I have no idea, so I'll go with Liz.
Okay, who else is it, though?
Audrey Hepburn.
I take Audrey.
Liz.
All right, here we go. We're doing
This is it for all the marbles.
We are doing it.
Liz Taylor was 1932. Audrey Hepburn was 1929.
Peter, he can breathe.
Thank you guys very much.
He hasn't smiled for the past half an hour, just so everybody knows.
Pressure.
That was a real good game, though, man. It was
it's very
a little
serious.
back and forth. It got close.
Wow.
I like them when they're like that.
I'll get him next time. We'll get him next time, Darryl.
Absolutely.
Right. Amazing. Did you guys see the way I played today?
Yeah, that was good. That was really good, Peter.
He had some strategy there, too, for a while.
Yeah. Well, because
he didn't want to get behind. He's,
Well, it's either I would be selfish and try to get more ahead, but if I didn't have to lose that point, why wouldn't I just, the whole Judy Garland thing?
Why chance it? Yeah.
Yeah, going back, you're going replaying it back in your head, all the ones that you picked, right?
Right.
That's
right.
The winning formula, yes. By
Right.
Peter.
How do you do it?
The winning formula.
I don't know. How did I manage to stay on top?
Very serious. He was very serious there for a little while.
Well, let's say goodbye and have a great day to everyone in the Facebook Live room as we close down that down for the day.